basically, you know, discussing the approach. Now, as far as timing to the missed approach, did you discuss that at all? There's timing from Masti to the missed approach point? How do you know when you hit missed approach point if you don't have DME or the Garmin?
It's a good question. It should be 2.5 nautical miles, and timing it should be how long does it take me basically to get from Masti to was that decision height, or is it did I miss it, by the way? Did you?
Yeah, it's vectors to final. Look at the chart here on the bottom right. What's it saying on the chart on the bottom right?
At 90, it should be 2 minutes 44 seconds approximately if I am flying at 90 knots.
So let's go ahead and slow it down to 90. You're cruising along at 110. I like 90 on the approach. Things come up slower. It's not as fast. There's no rush. We're doing training. What's the point going 110? Let's do 90 knots. This way it's easier to calculate the time too. So don't forget when you miss the intersection to start your clock for 2 minutes and 44 seconds. That's to identify your missed approach point. That's assuming you don't have that.
Yes.
Assuming you're doing the approach, out of a sudden this turns blank.
Okay.
You still have the clock as a backup to tell you your missed approach point.
Right.
So you're always redundant. You
so it's let me just clarify. It's 2 minutes and 44 seconds
at 90
from Masti at 90 knots. Which point would that be on the profile?
That's going to be the missed approach point.
Which is where exactly? Is it CCC? Where that triangle is?
It's the runway. Missed approach point is the runway. Look, it's runway 19 here.
19, you mean 6?
Yeah, you see? LIEFF. You see the approach end of the runway?
But on here, on the profile, does it show?
LIEFF here on the profile. Okay. And over here, you have LIEFF on the approach plates, which is the approach end of the runway. Okay? That's your missed approach point.
Right, so on the profile it would be here, basically, where the runway starts.
Yeah, right there. You see the runway? This is the runway?
Yeah.
The beginning of the runway, that's the approach end. If you don't see the runway at that point, you go missed approach.
Got it.
Okay? You ready? Ready. 725, Delta left turn, heading 020. Maintain 1,200 till established on the final approach course. You're clear for the VOR approach runway 6. Contact Unicom 122.8. So long.
Alright, 2225 Delta, heading 020, maintain 1,200. Cleared for the approach VOR 06.
725 Delta, left turn, heading 010 to join.
01025 Delta.
What did we say about the speed?
Yeah, I'm too fast.
Yeah, let's go ahead and slow down, power back, and trim the airplane for 90 knots. Because all the calculation is based on 90 knots. And how do we contact Unicom at 122.8?
122.8. Okay, 122.8.
Yeah, go ahead and contact 22.8. There you go.
What do I tell these guys?
I'll do the radio for you, but you're simulating. But you know, you wanna when the tower tells you to contact Unicom, you do contact Unicom. Brookhaven traffic, Cherokee traffic on the approach. Runway 6, followed by the missed approach. Brookhaven traffic. Looks like the course is alive. And look at that needle here. You see that needle? Course is alive, needle's in. What does that mean?
I am right now passing Masti.
Pretty much over Masti. What do we do when we do Masti?
What do we do when we do Masti? Slow down. I should be at 1,600. Say 1,400.
Nah, I gave you 1.2 until established, so that's okay. Control wise. So a little lower altitude, that's okay.
First of all, let me... Alright, we're good. So now my course should be 042.
A lot kind of things happen in Masti intersection. Number one, you throttle back, you start descending towards your MDA. Number two, you start your clock to identify your missed approach point, which is 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Right, by the time I start to shit it, I'll be taking 30 seconds. I set it up for 1 minute.
It's okay. Start it up. It's okay. Now, keep an eye on those gauges. Keep an eye on what the airplane's doing. I want to see a nice stabilized descent. No more than 1,000 feet per minute towards the approach. End of the runway. Finesse, finesse, finesse. Precision aircraft control. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, traffic, Skyhawk on a crosswind for 33. Full stop.
Brookhaven traffic, Cherokee traffic, about 3 miles, final runway 6. We're going to go missed approach. Not going to be landing tonight, Brookhaven traffic.
All right, we'll keep it at 700.
Beautiful. This is very nice. What's the next thing we're looking for?
Left with that.
All right.
3, full stop.
Time basically 2 minutes 44 seconds. Look up, see.
Nothing, no runway. Look at yours.
No runway. Okay, can't see anything. All right.
No. No runway, but we wait. We're waiting for what? Maybe we can see it. Maybe we're in the cloud. We're going to pop out.
And I wait right until the beginning of the runway,
Until your missed approach point. You don't
Which is the beginning of the runway?
Which is the approach end based on time.
Approach end.
Or based on Garmin. If you have it, then we do have it. Brookhaven traffic, Cherokee traffic is on about a mile, about half a mile to a mile, final runway 6. We're going to terminate this approach with a missed approach. Right turn out 25 Delta for Brookhaven. Alright, what's your timing now?
My timing is all fucked up. I don't know why my timing doesn't work.
That's not good.
I know, it's a timer.
Alright, let's assume this is 2 minutes and 44 seconds, no runway. Let's go ahead and do the missed approach.
Let's do the missed approach. Climbing turn.
Brookhaven traffic, Cherokee traffic is on the missed approach for runway VR6. Right turn out to the southwest. Brookhaven traffic.
So now this should become 222 radial. Is that correct, what I'm doing?
Alright, let's go ahead and contact departure because we're on a missed approach. So every time we're doing missed approach, we contact departure.
Alright, go ahead.
And you can go ahead, 25 Delta, departure.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, like you're talking to approach.
25 Delta departure. Or you actually want me to... No, I'm not talking to them. 25 Delta, missed approach, runway 6, direct to Masti, holding.
225 Delta, maintain 1,200, proceed on the published hold.
Maintain 1,200, proceed on the published hold, 25 Delta. To 1,200 for real, you want me? Okay.
Yeah, I want you to stay below class Charlie. I don't want you to get too close to Charlie.
Now,
how's the fuel management?
We're good on the right tank for now.
So we started on the right and we're still on the right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, now, on a radial 222 from, why am I not lining up? The reason for that is because I should be here, right? But you told me to fly parallel the last time, so what am I actually doing?
Well, let's go ahead and descend. Let's go descend at 1,200. First of all, fly the plane. Always fly the plane first. Okay? So let's go down. Now you're carrying too much power. I notice you're on the fast side. Let's slow down to 90 knots. Aircraft control. Let's throttle back to 1,500 and let's pitch Nose up to slow the airplane down. How do we slow the airplane down using instruments?
Slow airplane down. So you throw back the power and nose up.
Yeah, you throttle back and you're holding the same pitch attitude, the airplane's going to slow down. There you go. You're at 90. Now you can just retrim.
Okay.
And be ready to level off at 1200. Okay, so the missed approach is a right turn, climbing right turn, to intercept the 222-degree radial from Calverton. Is that correct?
Yes. I'm not past it. I'm
so
on it right
let's
now.
keep an eye on the radial and see what it's doing. So
it's center lined.
So we can intercept and track that radial outbound.
I already missed it because I'm concentrating on this.
Yep, you want to focus on this baby. Instrument flying is all about precision.
I'm over masty approximately now because this is lined up and I am on the back course of the or whatever you call that, chasing this needle to get the altitude. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I should have done my teardrop entrance if I'm overflying masty. So
didn't we mention that the parallel entrance is a much better way to go about this?
Right. However, I was over masty. I didn't really.
Didn't we mention that we do a parallel entry? We just cross the fix and continue outbound. That's the easiest way.
Yeah.
All right. So looks like we are on the course outbound. After 1 minute, what do we do?
Teardrop. Back to, no, to enter on the inbound.
Well, 30 degrees off your outbound course is teardrop. It looks like you're right on your outbound course, which is a parallel entry.
Okay, so just turn to the right.
Turn to the right. You sure turn to the right is parallel?
All right. If we were flying parallel, this is how I would do it. But I guess now I'm all
okay. Look, whacked. Parallel entry is 1 minute outbound, and then a left 270 almost to intercept that inbound course. So give me a standard rate turn to the left. To the left. And let's go ahead and twist the indicator to 042, which is your inbound course. Watch yourself. Almost an unusual attitude, huh?
Yeah, definitely, not almost.
Okay, so when you're doing the, stuff here, keep an eye and keep your scan going. You want to constantly look at your attitude, constantly look at your turn coordinator, make sure you're holding the standard rate turn.
.042, you said?
Correct. That's your inbound course.
Back to inbound.
Yep, that is your inbound course right there, 042. Alright, let's look at that indicator now. What heading will intercept this?
042. Oh, at the moment, if I go heading? 042. Well, right now I have to fly 010 probably for a long time. Don't I
About
want
30 degrees off to the left. Yeah, that would work.
And also I want to be over massive on the centers where the
Correct.
a little more. Let's fly to them.
Yeah, maybe take a bigger bite. Maybe 350 to join.
Yeah.
So you got some wind that's pushing you.
Alright, you wanted 1,200. Let me try to...
You understand the concept of a parallel, which is going this way and back in, and a teardrop, which is going 30 degrees off and back in?
So parallel is this way and this way. So
Correct.
it's the reverse of the teardrop.
Almost, because reverse is actually going outside of protected airspace. Parallel is staying inside the protected airspace, but making a left turn into join instead of right turn from the teardrop. You can do both. I like parallel entry better because you don't have to think much.
So parallel coming this way, or just parallel this line and just make a right turn. Or left turn, you're saying?
Parallel entry is hit the fix,
Yeah.
and keep going outbound. Easy. You don't
Hit
have
the
to
fix,
turn.
keep going outbound.
And then after 1 minute, you turn left to join in.
Turn left.
That's right. Okay, relax a little bit. Mike controls.
Yes,
Yeah, relax a little bit. I'll be flying now.
Okay.
I'll demonstrate this so you have a good foundation. Okay, I just hit the fix. I'm going to ask you questions as I'm doing this, just to see if you understand the concept. I know it's a lot going on when you're flying, but we have to be able to do it. And you've got to be able to trim the airplane too. It looks like it's out of trim. Okay, I just crossed my fix on the inbound side. What do I need to do? What heading do I need to turn to?
042.
You sure? I was just on the heading of 042 now.
Are we going out?
We're going outbound, correct.
Oh, we're going outbound. Okay.
Yeah, look at your chart. Look at your depiction chart.
Yeah,
Look at the chart.
Outbound will be 222.
Okay, what's the outbound course?
222.
Very good. What's the inbound course?
042.
Very good. What does it say inside the racetrack?
Inside the racetrack.
Something's written inside the racetrack.
1 minute?
1 minute. That's a 1 minute racetrack. That's a 1 minute holding pattern.
Yes.
Okay. So, I just turned outbound. I'm going to continue my turn outbound. I'm going to have my wings level at 222. And let's go ahead and start the clock for 1 minute. Wings level, start the clock, 1 minute. Something's wrong with your clock.
Yeah. Worked before, now that it doesn't.
Nothing wrong with, I can give you my timer, I can give you my,
I bought this thing, I don't know why. It's
give you my, there's a timer here. Should have a timer here on the Android.
No, I have it on my iPhone too, but...
Oh, hold on. Fly the plane, your controls? Okay, I got a spare timer for you. I'm gonna get it for you, 1 second. with organization, my friend. You gotta have it. Especially IFR. IFR is a lot of challenge.
Turn back to...
Yeah, keep doing the racetrack. Getting discouraged or not there yet?
What's that?
You getting discouraged or not there yet? It's a lot going on, man.
Nah, I'm all right.
All right, good. All right, there's a kitchen timer. Start, stop, reset. Okay. If you can put it on your lap or something. The kitchen timer, it's easy as 1 to start, 1 to stop, and both of these to reset. Push both of these. There you go.
All right, we're on the inbound basically, so...
Alright, so basically this holding pattern, the whole holding pattern is 1 minute inbound, hit the fix, turn 180 to the right, outbound from the fix.
This is the protected area, right?
Inside the racetrack.
Inside the racetrack. So when I fix it on the outbound, when I hit the fix on the outbound, 1 minute outbound, right on the outbound.
You're talking about the parallel or on the holding pattern itself?
On a missed approach.
On the missed approach. You hit the fix and you keep going outbound for 1 minute.
Keep going outbound. On the radial 222.
Correct, for outbound.
Okay, for 1 minute.
1 minute.
Then
you're going to make a left turn and rejoin on the inbound course. This is a left turn to rejoin the inbound course.
So that's called parallel.
That's a parallel entry.
Left turn to join the inbound. You rejoin the inbound, you hit the fix, and you make a right turn.
Beautiful. That's after you join the inbound course, then you hit the fix, you make a right. And then when you make it right, now you're established. Now you're just going to keep on circling.
Okay. Because
so let's assume we just did the parallel entry. So let's go left and rejoin the course. What heading would you rejoin right now?
What heading? 0. No, I would actually 350 until I establish on the inbound.
I like it. That's a good heading. That's a good heading. That's a pretty good heading.
Alright, it's coming in. Let's rejoin. Alright, we are right over.
Just over Misty. What do we do now?
Okay, let's slow it down.
Slow it down?
I mean, descent.
Descent? How are we doing the publish hold?
1 minute, 2 minutes. Are we doing hold or we?
Yeah, we're doing the hold. You're not clear for the approach.
If I'm doing a hold,
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go back.
What happened, we did an approach. We couldn't see the runway. We did a missed approach, which is another procedure. And then we went to the holding pattern, which is another procedure. So
right
now we're holding until we get further clearance.
Okay, and this is a standard turn until I'm on 222. Wait, DPK, that's not untouched. Do I need to play with this, or I don't have to?
I wouldn't. But if you want, you can constantly twist the outbound and inbound for situational awareness.
Well, I will not be on 222 radial anymore because
you're not going to be. You're supposed to parallel it, yeah.
Right. So I'll keep it at 042. Correct.
Yep. Let's go back to 1200. Trim for 90 knots. And power setting for 90 knots. Looks like we got traffic 3 miles, 1,000 above. I'm looking outside. You focus on the instruments. Double 25 Delta, expect the VOR6 after turning inbound. The weather in Brookhaven is improving. I'm indicating 1.5 mile visibility, 600 overcast.
Expect VOR6 approach 2225 Delta.
I would like to do, 1 minute is up. Okay, go ahead, turn inbound. So what I would like to do is try to do it again so you're a little bit more aware of how the parallel entry is and which way do you turn and all that good stuff. Yeah. Just remember on the missed approach, it's 1,200 because we got the class Charlie above us.
1,000.
Yeah, but the actual depicted missed approach is 1,600. 25 Delta, you're clear for the VOR6 approach. Contact Brookhaven Unicom 122.8. So long.
Clear for the VOR206 approach 2225 Delta.
Go ahead.
Brookhaven.
Yeah, go ahead and switch. Yeah, go ahead and switch so we can listen to what's going on in Brookhaven. Yeah.
All right, I am establishing on the inbound now. I'm gonna fly to Masty. You want me to do the approach?
Yeah, you're clear for the approach. Let's give it another shot. Just don't expect the runway. We're probably gonna tell you at the missed approach point that there's no runway, so expect the missed approach. So there's no surprises. You know what to expect.
Yes, sir.
We'll do it one more time, and then we're going to do some other stuff, because I don't want to get carried away with this too much.
All right, we are right over, well, actually, I'm center lining, but should be getting there. Let me ask you, it's center line, right? But I'm not over Masty yet. Why is that?
Because the VOR is not as sensitive. All you need for the VOR check is plus or minus 4 degrees. The GPS is a little bit more precise.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Another minute.
That's good, though.
This is not...
That's good enough. That's Misty.
Okay, we're over Misty. I'll start my timer. 2 minutes 44 seconds. And I will descend.
Brookhaven traffic. Circuit traffic is on VOR6, followed by the missed approach. Brookhaven traffic.
we'll go down to 700 and look for the runway.
Sounds like a plan.
Landing lights, landing checklist.
Turn the lights on.
And got my 700.
There you go, lights are on.
700, continue flying until my missed approach point, which is another minute. A little over a minute. And I am a little off course, correcting for the course. Another 40 seconds. And I should be seeing the runway now. Let's look up.
No runway.
No runway. Where is it, by the way? How the hell did
It's right below us. Lower the nose. See the runway right below us?
Oh yeah,
That's the runway. But let's assume we don't have the runway.
Don't have the runway.
Just for practice, I want to see another missed approach.
All right. You want to tell Brookhaven that no?
Yeah, it's okay. Brookhaven traffic, jerky traffic, right turn for the missed approach to the southwest. Brookhaven.
And flying to 1,600, make it 1,200. And my outbound 222. Standard turn. Keep it at 90 knots. Okay, we'll rejoin the outbound radial 222 from Calverton VOR. I'll fly heading 260 until established on the outbound, until IBIS comes in centered, right?
Beautiful. Then when we hit the fix, what do we do?
When we hit the fix, we'll continue. I'll start the clock for 1 minute on the outbound and then rejoin the parallel on the inbound.
Excellent. Let's see how you did. And what else do we do on the missed approach? Who do we contact?
We contact approach, Cherokee 2225 Delta, established, missed approach 06 Brookhaven, Director Masty for holding.
225 Delta, proceed on the published hold 1,200. Expect further clearance 0315 Zulu.
Proceed to the published approach for holding 25 Delta. Expect, what was the timing you gave me? Was that the timed approach?
25 Delta, proceed as published 1,200. Expect further clearance 0315 Zulu.
Expect further clearance 0315 Zulu. 5 Delta. Maintain 1,200 on the public. Hold it.
Alright, let's see how you do. I just want to observe how you do the parallel entry.
Alright.
Because the first one was, it appeared you were a little confused about which way to turn, what is teardrop, what is parallel. There's a little bit of a confusion there.
Yep. Slow it down. Alright, I'm right about over Masty, outbound 1 minute. Correcting for my heading. Established on the outbound radial 222. Seconds to go.
Yes, sir.
And 1 minute. Restart a standard left turn, parallel re-entry to the inbound.
Excellent. Beautiful job. See, you know what you're doing now.
Turn to the left. Unless I can reset to 0 or 2.
Beautiful. What heading are we turning to?
We are turning to the heading of, I'd say 350 until established on the
Perfecto. Now you're in business, my friend. Now you're flying like a champ. Okay, you're going to rejoin the inbound and make another circle, and we're going to depart the area.
Yes, sir.
225 Delta. After one circuit on the hold, expect radar vectors for the ILS approach runway 14 Republic. On the way, expect some unusual attitudes. Unfortunately, it's part of your check ride.
Alright.
Have you done unusual attitudes?
Yes, I did.
You get sick on those, or not too bad?
Well, I just went into one, right?
Semi, yeah. It was self-induced. It wasn't pilot. It wasn't instructor-induced unusual attitude.
Alright, re-established on a final. Re-establishing on the final. Right over Masty, I will make a right standard turn to the right.
Hey, yes, sir.
And right over Masty right now with 90 knots, heading established on the final, making a right turn. We'll be expecting vectoring back to Farmingdale. GPS 14, runway 14, some unusual attitudes on the way.
ILS 14.
ILS 14.
Yes,
Alright, would you like me to do this now, or?
No, one more circle.
One more circle?
No, we're going inbound, we're going to go one outbound, and we're good.